What's going on, guys? The Iron Kane here, back with another Dragon Ball Sparking Zero video. So this is going to be my first initial playing of Sparking Zero in any way, shape, or form. Let's get right into it, dude. So I'm gonna have some classic Breakers Lo-Fi playing in the back while I have like the recording volume like slightly on. So I apologize for this camera angle on me. I have it like, you're basically going to be seeing up my nose for the entire like face cam portion of it. I just wanted to give you guys like my actual like facial reaction for like my first match that I'm playing. But this is kind of like my reaction just seeing the player list here. So from my understanding, according to the DB Skills, who's here like for a long time as well, feel free to check him out. He has a ton of Sparking Zero content as well. This build is the same as the Gamescom build that a lot of the other guys played. But unless I'm mistaken, apparently the CPUs were more difficult. Now, that's not me saying that. That's DBZ Skills saying it as well, who's like a pro, like Budokai Tenkaichi 3, or just Tenkaichi player in general. I am coming to this game completely blind, bro. I'm coming to this game completely blind. I want to be completely honest with y'all. I had no idea what the hell I was doing. I put on the controls to be like automatic, I believe. I think I tried the classic, but then I didn't know how to switch characters, so that's why I was using standard. And I learned later that for classic, changing characters and like transforming is like L3 and R3 pushing in. With standard, it's like left on the D-pad and whatnot. So the new additions from the Gamescom build were the various forms of Buu, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, and I believe Vegito. So here I'm playing as Android 20. I was kind of hoping that he would have a unique introduction with Yamcha. Unfortunately, he didn't. I don't know if I landed Android 20's ult, because I didn't know how to activate the full tension mode at this time. I'm kind of just like playing around with the controls and whatnot, and just kind of seeing how everything works. But that's a dodge, or a dash, I guess. You do that with X. So here I'm just comboing, and I'm pretty sure the game is extending these combos for me. I think I'm literally just mashing the square button. But that's how seamless the auto combo feature is. So I forget what the bar is in the top left. I don't know what that's called when that fills. But that is what allows you to enter high tension mode. That's what allows you to break combos and whatnot. So that bar is very important, and you could even argue it's more important than your key bar. So unfortunately, I don't think I land Android 20's ult at all. I don't think I landed it during my entire time at PAX West, unfortunately. I think it was literally one of the only ults I didn't get to actually land myself. And it's a shame, because I think Android 20 has like one of the best looking ones. So I remember you guys were telling me that Androids, the whole thing is that they can't charge. And I was kind of experiencing that firsthand here. So the way that Androids, and specifically Android 20, can get key is by doing his grab, I believe. And grabbing is blocking and hitting the attack button, similar to like other games as well. And here I'm just doing like basic combos essentially, and I have no idea how to switch. I noticed I lost my hat. It's kind of a cool touch as well, but especially in this first match, I had no idea what the hell I was doing. I think I did a super there. But we take out Yamcha, and at this point I have no idea how to switch characters. No idea how to switch characters at all. So when you defeat opponents, the other opponent doesn't spawn right in front of you. You actually have to detect them. I believe this was a feature in the older Budokai Tenkaichi games. But speaking from that, from like my perspective, someone that's never played any of those older games, I do think this game is like, it is a pick up and play. It truly is. I feel like there's a lot of old heads from, the Budokai Tenkaichi games. And it makes sense, there's pride that like, oh, all these like Legends players, Dokkan players, they think they're gonna like throw hands and like kick ass on Budokai Tenkaichi. As just like, I think you will. I think you will be able to. If anything, I feel like where this game gets more complex isn't really offensively. I don't really think it's comboing per se, because it's your classic square, 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 triangle, square, square, triangle, like doing your triangles in between your squares for extensions and whatnot. I think defensively, that's where this game gets complicated, where you do like this crazy dodge attack, and it looks like you're like doing this Matrix move. I forget what it's called. It's like supersonic something, super sway, sonic sway. Somebody in the comments will correct me. I feel like the defensive maneuvers are going to be a lot more complicated and more difficult for players to get a handle of than offensive. And honestly, I think what people are kind of sleeping on is this high tension mode that we're in right now. Not just for landing ults. I feel like a lot of the guys, myself included, are using high tension mode just to land ults because they're cool and they're flashy and they look great. But when you're in this mode, you can kind of just you just spam melee, and it's actually insane. And I feel like taking advantage of that when you actually like break through the neutral, that's where you're going to be able to deal massive amounts of damage. So in this first game, I didn't do anything crazy, anything flashy. I don't even know if I landed Spopovic's ult here. I think I'm going to try, but a lot of the times the CPU kind of just straight up dodges it. I always use the like, okay, we actually did land it there. Luckily, Boo was just kind of sitting there vibing. So we got Yamu in, sucking him off, pause, and we kick him away. Spopovic looks great, and surprisingly, Videl looks amazing as well. But that, as you can see, I get to a timeout here because I pretty much didn't do anything. I do get to land a final melee combo before the match ends. But even Spopovic looks like, he has some sauce as well. But this city map, like a lot of the other guys were saying, was the best map to showcase stuff. Just because when you get in the water, things don't really look as great. But just the amount that you can destroy in this map is really, really cool as well. So here I opted to get rid of the face cam just because I felt like it was kind of awkward. Maybe I could have kept it, my bad. Also, I had a tripod that we didn't know how to set up at the time. So we're actually, Jared is literally like holding the camera for me. Shoutouts to Lethal 1UP. So here I think I opt to go for Destroy Namek. And we go ahead and go into the character selection screen. So as you can see, the character selection screen is exactly the same as it was for the initial demo that the guys played at Summer Games Fest. And the array of characters is the same from Gamescom with a few additions like Videl, I believe, Vegito. Vegito can only go to Super Vegito. Unfortunately, there is no Vegito Blue in this build. Gogeta can go blue, but I think that was also in the initial demo. And Super Saiyan 2 Gohan was added. And the various forms of Boo, including Kid Boo. So, I don't know if I do it in this video, but in a lot of the other footage I was able to record, I really want to experiment with the mid-match transformations. This includes transforming into Vegito and Gogeta mid-match with Goku and Vegeta, which I think is so cool. And I also did it with Goten and Trunks. Sorry, I was going to say Gohan. We did play a little bit of Gohan, but here we're going to be checking out Videl. Videl looks great. Videl looks awesome, by the way. Like, don't get it twisted. Videl, might not be arguably the most hype character, but I think she was probably one of the most fun characters in terms of like landing her rush abilities. The rush abilities all look great. I think they're some of my favorite supers in the game, more so than the beams. I feel like the rush attacks are, honestly, you could argue they're better than some of the ults even. But here I'm just picking my opponents. If you guys get to any of these demos, by the way, I highly recommend that you choose other characters to include into the fight. Otherwise, your matches will be very short. But again, in terms of like picking up and playing it, this game is very accessible in terms of the 3 control types. There's no auto at all. Then there's semi-auto, and then there's just full auto. And auto encompasses recovery, combo extensions, all that stuff. Offensive and defensive, kind of just does it all for you. I was using that here just because I kind of just wanted to play the game and not really stress out and get my ass beat, because I definitely do get my ass beat. Actually, let me see if there was a, there had to be a special thing of dialogue for the 2 of them. I just wanted to see. What'd you say? Really did it this time, I won't lose again. Back for more, okay. So there, unfortunately, there wasn't a special interaction between Mr. Satan and Hercule. At least I don't believe there was, or anything that was like, that spoke out to me. I did record that. That's like in later footage as well, but Vidal's rush supers are really, really cool. It's just a cute charging animation here. You hear me saying damn in the background, so it's kind of giving me the work. So, what I was doing in a lot of these matches, I kind of learned that there's like this, I'm just calling it a blowback ability, where like when you hold the square button, we actually got a clash here, and I think I lost. Oh no, I did win it, but because I boosted it, I got tired. I was tired for a really long time. So, honestly, I feel like boosting the win clashes, unless it's like a beam or an ultimate clash, I don't really think it's worth it. Because for melee, you hit them back, but then they can just recover immediately anyway, so I don't really think that's worth it. But there's a clash for you, dude. We got a melee clash. Yeah, here I think I tried to land the Vidal rush. But I think he interrupted me there. But yeah, so Slay was telling me to break guards, to use that charged melee attack to break it. Unless I wasn't charging it all the way, I couldn't break guards. So if you guys know in the comments below like how to break guards in Sparking Zero, please let me know. Slay was telling me the break guards and Budokai Tenkaichi, it was using the charged melee there, or the blowback as I was calling it. But dude, this super looks fucking sick, dude. God damn, Swobo's getting the shit beat out of him, bro. And me as well a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, some of these passives that you can inflict on yourself, you'll see that there's, when you hit R2, whatever, you know, control scheme you're playing, to use your supers, you'll see there'll be some that you can activate with the D-pad. Those are the ones that will apply various buffs, or even be a transformation, like for Goku, that's how you activate his Kaioken. Then we got the Vidal kick and took out Spopovich there. So again, I don't know if I figured out how to change characters, because again, these are my first couple matches. I don't remember if I was playing on standard or classic controls. But honestly, if you are not somebody that's played Budokai Tenkaichi, I'm literally spamming buttons, trying to figure out how to switch characters. I hit the share button, bro, on a PS5 that's at like the demo kiosk. Yeah, Babu kicks the shit out of here. I think I just die. I think that's how. Yeah, so see, like, he's doing the charge melee, and it didn't break me either. It didn't break my guard. So I don't know if it's a matter of, like, not charging it enough or what, but I just don't know how to break guards. Here we got a combo here. I mean, it just looks good, dude. Like, everything, like, this, honestly, I think is the best looking Dragon Ball game to date. It just, like, looks incredible. I know you're seeing, like, the glare of, like, the demo screen. Yeah, Boo actually hit me with his ult, I believe. Just sat on me, bro. And now we got Gotenks in the mix here. So, I actually can't transform. So that meter in the top left, I forget what it's called. I don't know if it's the tension meter or what. But see what that 0 is? When that goes over to 1, that's when you can transform. And certain transformations need certain numbers of that bar. So say, for example, we're Goku, right? Maybe we want to go Super Saiyan Blue. We're gonna have to get 2 bars to go Super Saiyan Blue. We're going Super Saiyan, you would just need 1 bar, right? So like right now I can transform into Super Saiyan. Boo would just fucking stop kicking my ass, dude. So here I think I'm trying to figure it out. I don't think I end up figuring it out, unfortunately, for this match here. Again, I do have some other matches, but this is kind of just like my first impressions of Sparking Zero. In general, I think I was playing on classic controls. So again, I just feel like standard controls are a little bit easier to comprehend for newer players like myself. But in terms of doing combos, again, I was, you know, I had auto on, but it really is just our standard square, 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 triangle, square, square, triangle, like that type of variations. So I really think it's just getting a mastery of the defensive controls is where you're going to be separated from like a noob to an average player to like a great player, right? Because I think everybody can like kind of like mash like square and triangle, right? It's going to be figuring out when you can land those supers after those combos, and then, you know, how to avoid getting comboed yourself, right? I think when you swap characters, I don't know if you recover health, but it did feel that way when I did it. But unfortunately, I don't think I did it in this match. So here, I think I get cucked and I don't get to use high tension. So I think we do get to a timeout here. But Yeah, is this it? This is it. Damn. All right, guys, that last match was so ass. I'm actually gonna provide you guys some bonus footage. So this was recorded vertically, and if I stretch it anymore, it'll actually look like dog shit. So I'm not gonna be doing that. I'm hoping this match is a little bit better, but this is a match where I played as Cell here. And what was really cool about Cell is that you could actually go through all of his transformations just by picking this form here. And again, I don't know if I figured out how to do it because I think I was still playing on classic controls. But that last match was so bad, I feel like I had to give you guys one more, but this one might be as bad as well. This was the first day. This was the first day. I think after this match, I think I kind of started to learn and pick up like kind of how the game was working, how the transformations worked, how switching worked. You can't really see it right now, but essentially by the tension meter, I believe it's called the tension meter, there's two little icons. There's an up arrow, which means that indicates that you can actually transform. And then there's like a recycling arrows, switcheroo arrows. Those are indicating when you can actually switch. But yeah, the reason why the coloring looks kind of whatever is because we're in the water. And this is why a lot of the guys didn't pick Planet Namek, just because when you go in the water, you know, things get a little grimy. Actually, I died. Jesus, did I lose this? Maybe I should have just ended the video with that last match, dude. So yeah, these games were a little rough. I do have a lot of other matches. I have like at least 20 minutes of footage left recorded, and I had like an hour and a half of footage recorded from like the live stream that we can look at as well. But in the other matches, we'll see like transforming into the fusions mid-game, whether it's Vegito, Gogeta, or Gotenks. And then we'll see like the various transformations that you can do as well. Some of my favorite transformations, like in my opinion, I think Super Saiyan 3 looks great. Oh dang, I didn't do Frieza. Damn. I actually forgot to do Frieza in these transformations. But I did everybody, I think, except Frieza that could transform. I did Cell. I mean, I didn't do every single person that could go Super Saiyan, but I try to get a lot of the gods and whatnot. But yeah, this is the Planet Namek map, and this is kind of why you don't really see it being chosen that often, just because it doesn't look the greatest in the water and whatnot, just because of the green tint. But this will be the final match for this video. I think I land Gohan's, or I try to land it. I think this whiffs actually. I'm almost 100% sure this whiffs. Yeah, I kind of just wanted to toss it out. And then our opponent switches back in the Broly here. I think I actually lose this fight. I think I actually lose this fight. But yeah, as you can see there, I'm doing the charge melee and I'm not breaking the guard. So again, if anybody knows how to break guards in Sparking Zero, please let me know, because I feel like that was the one thing I was struggling with the most with the CPU, is they were just kind of like blocking everything. Besides grabbing, there was really no way to like interrupt the block. Damn. Bully tossing me around. We're back in the water, get smacked out. But yeah, these were like my first couple games. Literally, these matches back to back to back. This is my first experience with Sparking Zero for the first day. We may have recorded maybe like one or two more, maybe one more for the first day. But we'll put that in like some other videos. I swear these matches get better, dude. I swear the matches get better. But again, final thoughts with the demo and Sparking Zero in general. I think the actual like melee combat, or just offensively the game, isn't that difficult to understand. I feel like where things start to get a little bit more complex is going to be the movement, is going to be... Damn, imagine I had my ult charge. We could have like clashed there or something. I just straight up died. Yeah, I lost this. I picked Goldo? Oh. That's the video, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Comment down below your thoughts on the gameplay, what you think of Sparking Zero from the demo, and subscribe for more Sparking Zero demo footage from PAX West, which is like last week. And I promise it gets better, dude. I promise it gets better. But this is just the first taste of what's left to come, dude. With that being said, I'll catch y'all at the next one. Take care, safe, and fun. Peace out, dude. Peace out.